Life goes up and it goes down. I know my mom taught me that. I figured why we fool around so little, and we keep track of time, being so serious, idiot.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Yvonne and this is STICKYMESS17. My channel is all about cleaning information, inspiration and motivation. So if you're interested, please like and subscribe, turn on those notification bells so you're notified every Wednesday and Sunday at 10 AM when I upload a new video. I have got 4 videos in this little series, if you want to call it that. The first one is a collaboration with At Home with Willowberry, and I'll have her information all here for you. She's obviously on Instagram, YouTube. Her name is Valerie. She's a stay-at-home mum of 3 boys. Goodness me, 1 child is a handful enough. I couldn't imagine 3. And she started YouTube because she wanted a hobby. So I'll be honest, I got hooked onto her channel when she's got a video, and I'll have that here as well, of her doing extreme laundry folding, and my anxiety just went straight through the roof. But it was so satisfying to watch and see her succeed in doing this. Anyway, so go over, have a look at her channel once you've had a look at mine, and give her a like and subscribe as well. She's obviously trying to do it as a hobby. That's what I'm doing, but also now because of my brain, everything in my world has gone upside down. So the 2 of us are technically stay-at-home, working at home mums, but our channel's not monetized, so it's basically just a hobby. Anyway guys, any products I use in my home will be linked on the website stickymess17.co.uk. As I say, all the videos obviously will be listed down below for me and Valerie's channel as well. But my videos you won't be able to access until I actually go live, so they are listed there. They're up and ready, waiting to go. Anyway guys, with all of that, let's jump straight into it. Before I start this massive task, I need to empty the dishwasher, because that is going to be my main focus of getting everything cleaned, because I am not standing in the kitchen washing countless cupboards of, no, I'm just not doing it, of dishes. So I'm going to unpack the dishwasher. My air fryer hasn't actually washed that well, so I'm going to just give it a quick scrub and rinse out, and then I'm going to let it air dry in the air fryer for 5 minutes. I put it on a preheat and it dries it. And then I've got a blank canvas in the dishwasher. I'm also going to start with refilling the salt and the rinse aid so it's fresh and ready to go. But before that, because I want everything immaculately spotless, for 5 minutes, I'm also going to wash out the dishwasher and start pulling everything out the cupboards. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining me on my channel. Welcome from Valerie's channel. Lovely to have you along. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I am a brain injury survivor. I've had 3 cyst rupture on my brain in May of last year. I'm still in recovery. I came off the steroids in August, and as a result of the steroids, I have had a lot of problems resulting from the steroids, like withdrawal, the swelling from water retention. My clothes don't fit me, so apologies, but I refuse point blank to go out and buy clothes that don't fit and that are going to fit for a few months maybe, and then I'm going to hopefully shrink out of them. I have dropped a couple of dress sizes since the steroids ended, but my journey is listed down below. That is pretty much it. I'm a stay-at-home, work from my home mum. I'm obviously, as I said earlier, my channel is not monetized, but this is a way for me to be home for my child. I don't mention her name, I don't mention her age. She is a girl, and that is my limit of putting my child on social media. So please don't be offended by that, but I'm protecting my daughter's privacy. And that is it. I've got 4 cats, 1 who decides to come home as and when he feels like, and 3 that are pretty much home every single day. And most of the day, and they sleep on my bed. Yes, they do. I also have a cat genie, which is a flushable litter tray, which is one of the best purchases ever. If you ever hear me talking about Sally, she is my robot vacuum, and I love soda crystals and e-cloths. So the soda crystals are going in the dishwasher now, and my e-cloths are hanging on the window to dry. I am not sponsored by eCloth or anything, but I am an absolute addict. So that is pretty much my story in a nutshell. And please join me on my journey on YouTube. Thank you. I will be honest, I'm the worst person for drinking water. I grew up knowing that fish do the deed, should we say that, in water, and I've never really liked the taste of it, but I do like the Costco Kirkland signature water. So yes, I'm guilty of buying water when I've got perfectly good water in the tap, but I don't like the taste of water, but as I say, I can tolerate that one. So I find the more water I drink is actually if it's in a cup with a straw, and hence the reason I'm using a Starbucks cup just with water in it, and I do drink quite a bit now that I don't know why it makes a difference drinking it with a straw, probably because you don't have to keep fiddling with the lid. I don't know. But as you can see, I'm using vinegar to clean. I'm just using my e-cloth, and I've got some washing up liquid and some vinegar in the water just to wipe out my counters and my cupboards and give them a good clean. And whilst I'm doing this, I'm going to be checking dates. Firstly, I'm just pulling everything out, checking dates on items and getting rid of anything that is obviously expired. I try and do this probably every 3 months, but at a minimum once a year, because I haven't got a lot of space in there, which means I eat through my cupboards a lot quicker. But things do go off, as we all know. We forget about something at the back of the cupboard, but this is a good time just to check dates and make sure. I thought that I had another year on it. It turned out it expired last month. So good job just to check your dates. I saw a not so funny punishment not so long ago on, I think it was on Facebook. A child had been grounded for doing something. I forget what it was, but in order to punish his parents, he took all the labels off the tins and put them back in the cupboard. Ouch. It's funny, but not funny. I just thought I'd share that. I'm trying to make sense of all my tins and put them in like orders, like. Oh, I hate doing that. Putting them in sort of all the fruits together, all the tin tomatoes together, all the beans together, so that it just makes more sense when you open the cupboard and it's easier to find. Now, I will tell you, my cats are not allowed on the counters, but since my kitchen is going to have a deep clean and they're waiting for food, I'm not too bothered about it at the moment because my counters are absolutely disgusting at the moment anyway, but it's just going to get worse, as you'll see in the next 4 videos. So I'm really not bothered at the moment.
Keeping on, I know you'll win this, know you'll win this, I know you'll win this. Keep on being strong, I know you'll win this, I know you'll win this, I know you'll win this. In the blink of an
Some people have written books, some have a great look that covers the magazines for kids who are 17. But I don't know what to do, staring into the blue sky and just waiting for a sign. Some, they are certain of what awaits them when it all ends. But I don't know what will happen to me. Will I be remembered in a century? Like dust in the wind.
Now I'm in the big appliance cupboard and I want to know, what is your most regretted appliance that you've ever bought and what is your most used? My most used is definitely my air fryer. I don't know if I have so much a most regretted appliance. If I have had an appliance that I regret using or buying, I've probably got rid of it by now. So pretty much every appliance I use, except for my pressure cooker, don't use that so much, but it's there, and I tend to favour my air fryer over everything at the moment. But hey, oh, it's easy cooking and easy cleaning. Now this is my messy cupboard. This is the one that's obviously under the sink. We've all got it, and it's tiny. There's too many pipes, but I try and make the best of the space. And by having things in the basket, it just makes it easier to pull everything out and get what I need.
Awaits them when it all ends, but I don't know what will happen to me. Will I be remembered in a century? Or will I be forgotten like dust in the wind? Or the talk of the town that we are living in? Well, I don't know. No, I don't know. How could I know what lies ahead of me? Am I part of a grand master plan? Will I be washed away like lines in the sand? Happen to me? Will I be remembered in this century? Or will I be forgotten like dust in the wind? Or the talk of the town that we are living in? I don't know what will happen to me. Will
think we got enough time to sort out all the fights, to sort out all the lies. Oh baby, yeah. There was a part of me that knew that, and still I'm caught by surprise. I thought you'd always be mine. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, 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 down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. Yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, 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 down. Yeah. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. I just thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no, it's no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no, it's no more, no. I really thought we had it covered. Was gonna patch up all the scars, but we smashed up all the parts. Oh, na, na, na. Always knew that you were stubborn, but didn't know it'd be so hard to figure out who you really are. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, 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 down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. Yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, 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 down. Yeah. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. Just thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no, it's no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I loved you the most. Now
I'll be honest, I'm a bit of a plate hoarder. So any plates that I've now got chips on them, I've got so many plates, so I can just get rid of them. I'm going to sort out anything that's really badly damaged or chipped, because one, it's not hygienic, and two, you wouldn't accept that in a restaurant, so why should you have it at home? I've got enough to cover what I'm going to lose, if you know what I mean. So I just need to clear everything out the cupboard. And again, I've gone off coffee, but I've still got a coffee pot in there that I need to obviously check the date on, and that is my spare. I do like the Doeg Boats jars because they are huge from Costco, and they make wonderful vases, storage for tea bags, coffee, sugar, washing powder, anything, and that's what I use mine for. You can also, as I said, use them as a vase. I've always got a spare one hanging around somewhere, and when we had a blackout with the storms a few weeks ago, I put some tea light candles in them, and it meant that the wax didn't go everywhere. It was a real blessing to have some extra jars lying around, and also having 3 cats and a child, it meant it was less risk of it falling off.
so high on a low. That's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know. No, no, it's no more. We don't know. No, it's no more. We don't know. No, it's no more. We don't know. No, it's no more. No, no. We don't know. No, it's no more. We don't know. No, it's no more. We don't know. No, it's no more. No, no. Yeah.
Funny how the story goes, little hope but bigger dreams. They try to bring a sucker down, singing louder than the crowd. Listen to the rhythm, I'm feeling brand new. Keep pushing forward.
One of the best bits of advice that I can give when doing a massive task like this is put something on the television or on the radio or in your ears, with a podcast, a story, a YouTube video, your favorite YouTuber or something like that, and trust me, it will pass the time so much quicker.
Among the clouds, the sky is just a border. But when we're floating up like helium,
Now what I'm going to be doing is pulling out all my cutlery, because the containers that I've got from B&M need to go in the dishwasher, because it's amazing how much dirt collects in the cutlery drawer. And I'm also going to be filling it up with some water, some hot water and vinegar, and let the cutlery sit in there, and you'll find that it removes all the marks and all the water spots and all the rust off of your cutlery.
I'm feeling brand new. Keep pushing forward. It's gonna save you. Never look down, love. Not when we shine so bright.
These drawer liners that you see me pull out, I only got them from IKEA. They come on a big roll. You cut them down to size and they stop the cutlery baskets, I'm going to say, drawer dividers that I've made up. They stop them moving and sliding around in the drawer. That's why I've got them. And they're so easy to clean. Just wipe them down. Or you can even wipe them on the top shelf of the dishwasher. Now I'm going to move on to the cupboard that I absolutely despise the most. This is my food storage container cupboard, and it's just a nightmare. I cannot get the best storage in there, and it's just got everything that doesn't sort of get used regularly. The coffee maker is going to be handed on. My food processor is an item that I use here and there in between, you know, not really regular, but I do need to keep it. I've also got like a juicer that I occasionally use, again, not often, but so, and then also my plastic food storage containers, which is 9 times out of 10 a takeaway food storage containers, reuse, saves landfill. And then it's just a cupboard that is it is organized, but it's just a mess. And this cupboard I really despise doing. It's just one of those cupboards. I'm sure we've all got one of those cupboards somewhere.
Like a light, lighting up.
Now, as you can see, I have absolutely got what a mess down on my floor. Literally everything that I pulled out the cupboards is now on the floor and will slowly make its way through the dishwasher. But I am going to pick everything up and move it off the floor so that I can at least move around my kitchen without falling and breaking my neck. But everything is at my cupboards, and my cupboards have all been wiped down inside, outside. Don't forget the hinges and the handles because they also collect dust. So now my dishwasher has been cleaned. I'm just moving it out so I can stuff out the way so I can open the door. I'm going to empty the vinegar. Be careful, guys. It is super hot now. I've just obviously opened it as it's finished, so I'm trying to empty as much vinegar as I can into the actual drum of the dishwasher so that then I can start loading it, and it's all ready. And as you saw earlier, I filled the salt, I filled the rinse aid, so it's now ready to go. I'm going to try and keep all the ceramics at the bottom and plastics at the top because the top is the coolest part of the dishwasher, so things like ceramics can actually handle the heat, hence the reason I keep my plastics and delicates, if you want to call them that, on the top shelf.
You would always say now bad, so bad. But every time we start a fight, we always stop in time. We both know how to be gentle, never cry.
I'm just pouring boiling water into my cutlery, and then I'm also put some vinegar in there. But as you can see, this is a mammoth task. It took me 4 days, and as you'll see in the next 3 videos, 4 in total, that my kitchen has been done right through. So very satisfying, a lot of hard work, absolutely exhausted. Don't forget, guys, to like and subscribe, and go over to At Home with Willowberry and tell her that I have sent you, and just go say hi. And thank you all for watching so much. You guys are amazing, and I wouldn't be here without you. Well, that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed Valerie's video. Be sure to come back on Sunday and see part 2 of my kitchen deep clean. Oh my goodness, what a nightmare. And yeah, with all that said, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Look after yourselves, look after those brains. Bye.
Life goes up and it goes down. I know my mom taught me that. I figured why we fool around so little, and we keep track of time, being so serious, idiots, thinking it will matter, keep me company downtown before the clock runs out.